We're here for another episode of the Couch Chat, and I'm recording this on Wednesday morning, which means just an hour or so ago, I celebrated Mass out at St. Lawrence. Just reminded, if you haven't been out to St. Lawrence yet and seen the new painting, the new floor in the sanctuary, it is really something to behold. So, I encourage you, if you get maybe some time this summer to sneak out there, maybe during the day to pray for a little bit. It is this kind of roadside shrine to Our Lady of Schoenstatt, the Schoenstatt Shrine. So feel free to stop out there. And just take in the beauty and thank God for all His many works among us. And one of the things after the church was repainted that I noticed, and I know a couple other people noticed, was just how beautiful the stained glass windows are. So the painters put some trim and some border and repainted the frames of the windows, and it just made the color absolutely pop. And one of the things the painters noticed as they were painting, and we were deciding what colors to pick, was they said there's a lot of blue in the windows, and so if we accent the church color of the church with blue, it should really tie everything together. Now, I am not an artist. I don't claim to have any great artistic knowledge, and shown by the fact that I didn't see it, right? I didn't realize it that they had so much blue, but when they pointed it out, it's like, okay, yeah. And then when they highlighted it, the windows just popped. I mean, the windows seemingly instantaneously got 4 times as beautiful. So we look at the windows there, though, at St. Lawrence Church. They're in need of repair. Over the last 7 or 8 years, the windows at St. Joseph have gotten restored, and the windows at Immaculate Conception did, 2 or 3 years ago by now. And the windows at St. Lawrence are in need of some serious, tender, loving care. And even more than the stained glass windows is if we look outside and see the storm windows, which really shouldn't be a surprise because, St. Lawrence takes quite a bit of weather. It's always windy at St. Lawrence, which means when it storms, they're really driving through there. There's no other buildings nearby to protect the church, so it's open to the elements. So the storm windows and some of the wood frame on the outside are in need of some serious repair, and then the stained glass windows are also. So we're hoping to start this project sometime soon. It's really dependent upon the financial situation, just if we're able to come up with the money. Now, we kind of work with Window Creations. They're the same ones who redid the stained glass windows at St. Joseph and the stained glass windows at Immaculate Conception. And so they've given us different quotes with the storm windows, and then how not all the stained glass windows are in different shape. The south and the west get kind of beaten the most. So those are the worst of the stained glass windows, and then the north are probably in the best shape, but there's not as many windows there on the north. And so every parishioner at St. Lawrence has already received a letter just kind of outlining a little bit of the process and where we're hoping to go, but ultimately we'll leave it up to the good Lord wherever He finances and moves people's hearts to give to this project. We'll just kind of have to go at that pace. Of course, the parish has some money in savings. We don't want to deplete the entire savings, so that if something, God forbid, in the winter comes up, and you never know if a furnace needs replaced or something happens to roof or whatever it may be. So we're not going to deplete the savings. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up as to what's happening at St. Lawrence, and to invite you, if you want to give to this project. It'll be one that'll last for generations to come. Think about the last time the windows have been touched at St. Lawrence. Actually, I'm not sure. I know there's been little spot fixes here and there, but the church was built in the 1890s. They probably haven't had a complete overhaul of the windows ever. So we're asking for for whether it's commitments or whether it is a donation, pledge or a donation, to come in before the Feast of St. Lawrence, which is August the 10th. And because the prices that Window Creation has given us, the quote is basically good through the middle of August. So that gives us, maybe late August, I gotta double check that. But so that gives us time to see how much we can reasonably agree to do at that time, how much of the restoration and of those stained glass windows and the replacement of the storm windows. So if anybody feels so moved as to give us that project, of course, we'll be very, very grateful to continue to restore, renew the house of the Lord. And so the beauty will pass on for generations yet to come. So thanks everybody for your continued generosity. I know there's so many wonderful people. And maybe just one other thing to kind of plug that's in the works out at St. Lawrence with this Schoenstatt Shrine. The feast of the birthday of the Blessed Virgin Mary is coming up, September 8th. So there's a group of parishioners and a group of the people at Schoenstatt that are preparing to do just kind of a fun day. So that's a Friday. So there'll be an evening mass and then a cookout. A parishioner has already donated a hog. So it should just be a really good time. It'll be a minimal fundraiser. It sounds like there'll be a raffle and there'll be a couple other things like that, but it won't be a strong drive to raise money. It's more, the primary goal is going to be to, give Mary a fitting birthday celebration and to kind of grow as the family with the Blessed Virgin Mary as our mother. So this is everything for the Couch Chat for this week. All sorts of fun stuff. We'll see you next week. God bless.